Kittle was here and brought this to my attention, saying that you had sort of like Pokemon size thighs now. Like this is what he was saying. So is that did you get like quads on your registry, and people were getting you quads for your like? Where did the legs come from, Brock? Be straight up with you.
I mean, there was that, and then when you're working out here every day, you see a guy named Nick Bosa work out, and so I sort of took his regimen and of what he does with his legs, and I was like, I think I need to apply that, to my game as a quarterback. So, nah, man, I just went to town on my legs and try to get a strong lower half of the season and help me out with my throws and stuff, and yeah, in the off season, that's just the time to bulk. So
yeah, you clearly did that. So how much bigger are you coming into this season than you have been before, Brock?
Man, I would probably say just a couple more pounds of more muscle mass, and just try to lean out, obviously lean out, cutting fat and all that kind of stuff. That's just where my emphasis was. But, the off season, everyone comes in looking really good and in shape and stuff. So now it's just a matter of like maintaining it. So, yeah, that's nothing more to it. I'm just trying to be in shape and ready for the season.
Faster? Are you now faster? Have we timed you?
Yeah, I need to race you, man.
No, you don't. No. I decline that invitation. I'm not Noah Lyles. You know what I mean? Like that. That's not happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I don't know if I've gotten faster or not. I mean, I think I feel quick and I feel good. So it's just it's a matter of game speed. When I'm getting chased down by a D lineman or a D end, and we'll find out what my GPS is in the game. That's all that matters.
Okay. And so what do you believe you are going to be improved at this season based on what you've prepared and looked at in the past couple of years of your progression, Brock?
I would say just like situational football, man, like watching, the games back from last year and being in certain situations, whether that was, third and long, second and long, or staying on the field more consistently or being willing to punt, and looking at those playoff games and what I could have done better. I feel like those are areas where I really looked at pretty hard, and just playing quarterback in a more efficient way in situational moments. And so that's something that I sort of harped on. And then obviously like working on my mobility and my body. Last year I came off a UCL, so this year I was actually able to work on like all components of my body, getting stronger, faster, and more mobile. So put all those things together, and I feel like I've had a real off season and gotten better.
If you don't mind sharing, what in your review of the playoffs did you see and self-scout and say, I can be better at that? You got any specifics you want to share, Brock?
I mean, I think there was just times in, like the Packers game, where, like they were sort of taking away our intermediate to deep shots. And, I was in that game trying to force things downfield, and it's like, all right, man, like being willing to, take the check down, stay on the field, getting third and manageable. Detroit, in the first half, there was some plays, same thing where it's, third and long and stuff. And it's being willing to take the check down and punt, rather than, I tried forcing one ball and it got tipped and intercepted, and now the defense is in bad field position. It's stuff like that. It's like you got to learn from it. You got to experience those things, but those are areas that I can definitely be better at and learn from.
What about the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, yeah, still same thing. There's times throughout the game like we get an interception and we're in the plus 50 of going in and scoring, and we go 3 and out, and it's like on second down. In my eyes, I'm like hard on myself. I'm like, man, I could have hit Ayuk in a tight window to move the chains, but instead I progressed and it ended up being an incomplete pass or something like that. So there's certain plays throughout the games and moments that you can take advantage of and obviously create momentum and run with it. So those are plays that you got to learn from and grow.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.